not. I had to take care of the baby, and sometimes your brain goes it melts into liquid, bro. The only thing keeping me sane was that One Piece opening and a little bit of Twitter, a little whatever. But um, we are going to have the timer on the thing. If you're here, exclamation watch. You get the link. If you guys are watching from the VOD and you want to tune into the live thing, the benefits of Tanami is you click on it, it auto syncs. When I pause, it pauses for you. And then when I play, it plays for you. You control your volume. It works for if you're like PC mostly. I've heard some people work for like their TVs. I don't know how that stuff goes down, but I sent the link right now. Nightbot is taking a break. So he's just not showing up, but the chat, it's right there. The Tanami TV link. It's basically Tanami TV / ParVision. That should take you here. And if you're new to these or you're a VOD watcher and you stumbled in, what we do is we watch the episode. Something's crazy, we pause. Sometimes if it's so crazy, I gotta rewatch it. Sometimes we review it back. But ultimately, we go back to the manga, which I think we ended up skipping because I ended up theorizing, which that is probably bar none always gonna be a thing because I just like spoiling my theories. That's like a standard here. Even when I was more active, I'd always spoil my theories here because that's the fun of it. So anyways, and if you want to get notified of when we go live or how we go live, join the Discord, and you get the notifications. Join the watch party role, whatever it is. And yeah, we're going to be keeping One Piece watch parties, even though I streamed for like 4 hours earlier on Red Force Podcast. Definitely go check that out. It was with like Brago, JD Legend, King of Lightning, King Recon, Eric Telato, Christian Telato. Am I missing some? Oh, Jay skipped, Morge skipped. Rogers Base. So I just did that, and despite being tired, despite not having slept for 5 days, despite being sick, we are here. We're going to keep this. We're not messing this up. We're doing watch parties in 2024. Okay, we're gonna do it. I need the copium or whatever it's called, the blind determination to do this. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure of it. And thank you guys for tuning in for these. It means a lot. What's it called? Yeah. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Chapter. Yes, I haven't slept in effectively 5 days. Yep. Um, I think Oda gets sleep, but just not a lot. Anyways, so if my eye starts twitching randomly, it's wild. It's and the thing is, I'm not gonna sleep after this. That's also why I'm streaming now, is because I want to finish the video before spoilers post Monday. So I want to get a video up tomorrow so some people can watch it, and we'll be fine, guys. We'll be fine. But if my eye starts twitching in between, it's because your boy is sick, not because he's tired. It's because he's sick. Anyways, here we are. Gonna start, and like always, we pause on the title screen, catch everybody up. We're good. 3, 2, 1, go. And if there's a lag here on my end, it should fix on your end. That's the beauty of Tanami. Oh, okay, we're just gonna get hard lag. That's cool too. Why is it lagging this hard? Hold on. What is this? What is happening? Hello? Okay. We're gonna reload. They probably just remember last week I reload. It's 9 million times. I already closed them. Internet should be fine. It should not. I'm running a stream on this computer to test the internet. It's fine. We're good. I happened again. We love all your streams, but there's a limit. What do you mean? Huh? It's only in this spot? Oh, I just put up my my scripts. Is this the short ones? Oh, it's the short. It doesn't. I told you guys all the ones. I can't believe it. That's just it's a Crunchyroll pound. This happened last week. There's no way. I only have one tab open. All right, we're good now. All right, we're good now. Okay. I'm just gonna pause for the VOD. Sorry about that. Thank you guys. That was wild. Okay, it should auto sync. We should be good. 13 seconds in. 3, 2, 1, go. Laggy. Oh no, my camera. Wait, Nightbot works? So many people came at me for saying this is AI, thinking that it was like an insult, but I'm like, no, that was a compliment. This is, and I did test my thing. I have recreated an aesthetic very similar to this. So next video, you might see something. So like what I mean by that is I have a way of converting these clips into this style. Like not these clips, like past One Piece. This is really nice though. You got yeah, this opening is incredible. I love the aesthetic too. The way they use the lines, and it's like so fluid. It's like simple, and it almost reminds me of Oda's like the art, the color walks that I just showed you guys earlier. For VOD viewers, there's a preamble to these streams that you guys get cut off from. Oh god, my camera's laggy. Let me see if I could try and fix it once the title screen comes up. I agree, homie seal. The shark. The shark looks smaller. What's the title of this one? Sorry, hold on. Okay, so we're paused at 235. A new island, Future Island, Egghead. Did they say Future Island already? Did we say that? Or did we just say Egghead? Sorry. Again, I am sick, so. Wait, did they say Future Island? 1061? Future Island Egghead, they did. Okay. Didn't say Future Island or Egghead yet, actually. No, it did. Chapter 1061's title was Future Island Egghead. So they kept it. They kept it. Actually, last episode ended with the first panel or the first double spread from this chapter. So technically we did already know. You know what? It says Future Island Egghead. Okay, yeah, Future Island Egghead. Yeah. No, I thought I misread something. Hold on. Let me since we're in the pause thing, I'm sorry, VOD watchers. It's just that I didn't realize that the lag was gonna be this laggy. So let me see one thing real quick, and should be fairly simple. I just need to let me close out another 33 tabs here. And then let me close out on Audacity. Should be saved, right? Save. Oda Scared. That's the title of this one. Oh yeah, the Naruto one. Okay. That's a short that I leaked to my viewers that are live on the live stream earlier. So if you're a VOD watcher and you want to hop in, join Discord. Trying to see if there's any other thing that I could possibly. All right, let's just close all the paint. Paint on its own, not bad, but 5 paint windows is bad. Each 2 of them adds up 20 megabytes. Okay, and then let me just one last sweep of tabs that I can close. Amazon. This one. Oh, that was doctor's appointments. Whatever, it's fine. Maxim. Roger. Oh no, that one's mermaid related for One Piece stuff. That's the thing. Sometimes I'm looking at tabs. I'm like, is this script related? Because I don't want to close the script related stuff, and it'll be something random like that. And I'm like, oh, mermaids. I can close that. I was like, oh no, it's One Piece. It's One Piece. Okay, we should be good now. We should be fine. All right, we're gonna play it now. Um, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, or not. That's crazy. This lag. What happens if I do this? Oh, is it better now? And my camera goes out. Sorry, give me a second. I'll pause it. What is it now, computer? Please, please, just work. Stay on. Why? It was fine last week. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, I guess we'll just close all these tabs too. Please, for the love of God, don't make me close Discord too. I guess last week I did it from my laptop. Maybe is that why we didn't have issues? All right, we're back. Oh, it's fast forwarding. It's fast forwarding. All the thing. Get wrecked, VOD watchers. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't clip these out. Um. Okay. Please, for the love of God. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to 256. Gonna start 3, 2, 1, go. All right, this is better. What chapter is this? 1061. The shark was red? Why do I feel like this is the most normal animal in One Piece? Is that a thing? I thought the shark was blue. I mean, we don't know, right? Is the megalodon normal? Yeah. It's not like crazy. We do know to a certain extent they exist. They weren't this big. But I feel like as far as animals go, like it was just a red big shark. That's so tame as opposed to like a sea cat, sea cows, shark donuts. Like I don't know. Yeah. Well, we don't know, Time Lord. We don't know what's at the bottom of the ocean, right? Damn, Jinbei. Jinbei's so hot. Look at this. They don't have the issue of people drowning anymore. They have God. They have. Look at that, dude. Wait, we do know there's deep sea currents at the bottom of the ocean? Yeah, but what if there's beneath an ocean? What if there's more ocean? Shanks. Yeah. There's a theory right now that's floating around that there's a underwater cavity that like might be like an ocean sized amount of water. Not hollow earth, just a gap in ice and like whatever. It's like really interesting. I think Sai and I talked about that on the 50/50. Not Hollow Earth. More like Pimply Earth. You haven't seen that? I want to see it. Damn. Bahan. They're going like this was like one page. Oh no, actually, this is a decent bit. Interesting. I feel like I remember people hated this chapter for some reason. It was too slow. People were complaining. Damn. That's really bad for a ship. What if the One Piece world is flat? It's crazy. Oh no, the sound effects are crazy. How did they get the voice actors to do the sound effect? Now that I think about it, did they drown them? Did they drown the voice actors to get this? We need to stay in character, guys. We gotta waterboard you, like. Himbe. Jinbei's such a himbo. Look at this. He's just in like destructive waves that like destroyed them, and he just, yup, this is me. Oh damn! Wait, the sharks come back around to get beat up by. It's the Vega Force 1, right? Jinbei goes, "That's not a fish. It's not a man. It's not a fish man. It's a robot fish. Fish bots attack." I didn't realize that's the group of characters. That's the devil's those are the three characters. That's the reason why I said that before it was revealed that Bonnie's fruit would allow her to change into anything. It's though Luffy. Why did Jinbei have Luffy, Bonnie, and Chopper? That's the exact group. Huh. This mother caribou. Huh. I wonder if it's symbolic that a fishman's carrying those three. Like the fishman's carrying a human. All the potential of humanity. Right there. Like they literally, all three of them have the full potential of humanity on Fishman's shoulders. Huh. I feel like that's significant. That's definitely going to theory somewhere. Damn. That's a little scary. Oh my god. And this is Lilith, right? Lilith beats his ass. Chopper and Bonnie. Yep. It's my original Chopper theory connects to my current Bonnie theory and allowed me to predict Bonnie's ability. And they both connect to Luffy, obviously. In the Chopper videos, how I predicted in 2021, I predicted that Joy Boy would be in a human fruit based off of Chopper analysis. It should just come up ParVision Chopper. Oh, we could pause right now. I could here. 256 or oh no. Okay, we're good. Ooh, that's a crisp Luffy. That is a crisp Luffy right there. Oh, I just realized the timestamp hasn't been showing up on the stream. I could show it now, but let me pull up the video. Search up ParVision Chopper. Yeah, did pretty well. This is it says 2 years ago, but it should be up. Oh! Please don't copyright me. Oh no. What's the actual date? Oh yeah, 2021. Right there, 2021. So, but it's this one. I think I just changed the title recently. It's flipped, isn't it? It says the best chopper theory: the power of humanity in one furball. Oh shit! That's crazy. Wow. That's interesting. I changed that title recently. I didn't realize I was spoiling a future theory like that. Rufru is another Hito Hito. It could be Hito Hito Jesus. Do with the fisherman. They got disease he'll cure. No, I did not do specifically with the fisherman, but more so I was talking about the symbolism of the three characters I said are the peak of humanity. The fact that like Jinbei's this first son of the sea is carrying them. Oda chose those three characters to separate, to bring into Egghead separately on their own. They're the ones who saw the legendary Iron Giant. So those I'm curious as to if that grouping is important, right? Like it might be that the rest of Straw Hats are just the characters that are not related to this group. And so it could be that Bonnie, Chopper, and Luffy are significant for some grouping reason, and then Fishman through Jinbei might not necessarily be connected, but it could be like a role they played in the Void Century or something. That's kind of where my mind's going, and I can use that for a theory because, again, like I said, I already have the Chopper one made a long time ago. Bonnie one was the one coming up, but like Devil Seed user one, it's those three characters. Anyways, I don't know what time we're at because my thing's glitching, but we could just hit play. Let me see if I maximize it. It fixes. It does not. I'm gonna tell you the time in a second. So 3, 2, 1, play. Again, it's auto synced for. Okay, so we are at 11, 11:01, 11:02, 11:03. I don't know why this is glitched. It's just stuck at 2:56. Yes, all human features. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get her off the. Oh no. Oh, I hate Tashigi's character. It's not because I don't like her as a character. It's because I hate what old. Like people say that Bogart gets bad treatment. Bogart's not consistent. No, it's characters that are in the story that get treated like Tashigi that's bad. Bogart's been treated well, all things considered, in my opinion, compared to Tashigi. Oh, Mocha. Mocha's my favorite. I actually have a theory on Mocha. It's on the shorts. 2 theories. I made 2 videos about Mocha. Oh my god, my next hated. I hate Caesar. Get this off the screen. I'm dying inside. Smoker got the 2. No, but Smoker at least like Smoker sounds cool. Like you get a serotonin just from saying his name. Now, like, yeah, he sucks, but like at least his name is cool. Tashigi doesn't have that for me. The dopamine drop. I get depressed. Same thing with Caesar. My least favorite characters. I forgot that they're in this. That's true, Zale. That is true. Oh! Duh! I regret everything. I love it here. Oh, we're doing good things. We're doing great things even. Get this shit off. This is the thing with me though, like Doll, if she becomes a useless character too, which she's already not, we know from Egghead, she's not. She one shot a pacifista. That's sick. She's already better than Tashigi. Oh my god. What is Helmeppo doing without the glasses? Hello? Oh, I saw the color scheme for Prince Gru. Me and Hime got into a shouting match on Twitter. Shout outs to Hime. Oh, Hime potentially, they're probably streaming it too. Oh, jeez. Damn, it was like that? Oh my god. His voice is kind of hot. He got that him voice. They gave him the Giga Chad voice. Yeah, the hair's a little too bright. Oh, it's Hibari. Meppo's eyes are so insane that I see. Hibari's my favorite. Please do her justice, Oda. I think Oda's gonna treat Hibari well because she has a different design than any other character, any other girl. It's not like a Nami clone. This looks closer to the live action Helmeppo. Like, Hibari will be serious. Could be. I don't care either way. The blue eyes are interesting. Yeah, it's because Oda's has focus on her. But Zora's brother's crazy. Green Bull's Gru's uncle calling it. That's wild. Yeah, Gru's is point. Damn, look at those boots. They retain their shape like that? That's crazy. Shabondi. Uh-huh. We need to have eye tracker so you guys can know that I'm safe. I'll get an eye tracker. Don't expect. All right, I'm getting eye tracker next week. That's crazy you said that. Emperor of the Sea. Oh shit. What was that? Wasn't because I was looking. It was because the like the shape is what the fuck? It's like a plastic surgeon's office. To be looking thick. Yeah. It was only I was like they couldn't have. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're gonna have to check that one. We're gonna have to check that one. What is this shirt? That's not how shirts are put on. Wow, look at those clouds. Vegapunk. Vegapunk. Also, I realize the eye tracker doesn't help. Actually, no, because I'm looking down, but the reason why is because the subtitles. It that it'll like it'll be interesting to see like when I read, where do my eyes go? Do I scan or do I stay in the center? Huh. Sometimes we're drawing those scenes, yeah. Subtitles. It's true. Wait, what do you mean? I gotta read? We're just beyond reading. I'm just gonna future sight. Like I'm literally reading and watching. Oh shit. There's a completely different vibe now that you know this robot. It's like colorful. Because in the manga, it's like black and white and gray and shit. Whoa. Like the worst thing is if Lilith is gonna be canonically like 10. Because like the subtitles are gonna be right where my eyes need to be, you know? I know Oda's gonna do it. Do they use the word? This is very important. This word right here. Scout, report, and fire. Okay, it's because the words are there, guys. That's why I'm looking down there. Yo, my eyes would be crazy right now on the eye check. Oh, God. I like the voice. I like the voice. I like the laugh. I like it. She's canonically 2 or 3. She wasn't there during the group. No, no. That's not fair. That's actually just not fair. She's just a fast at aging. That's not. You're right. But like, oh no. She's just. There's some terrible lines. Chris Hansen could be knocking right now if I said those things. Oh god. Yeah, the mischievous smile from Lilith is woo, don't worry, Par, we're all caught. No, but like what I was gonna say was so bad. Let's confirm. Woo. Woo. I love this ending, by the way. I love that transition. My god. This wish I want to forget even when I grow up till it reaches you. I I feel like this opening and ending. All right. I want to see what they actually cover because do they do Road to Laughtale stuff in this or because they might put Road to Laughtale. Technically, this isn't Road to Laughtale. Oh, it's just a Viver card. That's okay. Okay. Recap. If it was just a Viver card like thing, one Viver card per episode is like okay. We're getting the Wikipedia. That's just Toei. What was the boing? Hello? Can we? All right, let's see this preview. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shaka, Shaka. Ah, Shaka's so sick. Shaka's so cool. Oh my god. Why? Why, Oda? Bring him back. Bring his ass back here. Give me a piece of that ass, dude. Shaka's so sick. Love them. Yeah, Mega Man's. A lot of people actually. I don't think I covered this a lot. Actually, Mega Man's arguably one of my favorite things from childhood. I never bring it up, but Mega Man games above Pokemon, Digimon, everything. Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man, and NT. Oh my god, the anime was so goated. The storyline was so goated. Mega Man is one of my favorite things of all time. I like, if I wasn't married and I went to Comic-Con, I think that one of the first cosplays I would do is Mega Man, and I would still ask my wife to do it now, and give her context to. Oh, I love Mega Man, love Mega Man, Rockman. All right, whatever. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm American. Okay, Rockman, whatever. It sounds better, Mega Man, if we're being fair. Wait, why is it translated to Mega Man from Rockman? Did like the United States just be like, yeah, that's trash, Mega Man? Or does Roku kind of relate to Mega? And I'm asking that because Rocks, like, is he also like Mega D Zebek? Like, is there a world where that is? The Mega Man games are really fun. Yes. 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 Thank you, Homie Seal. This is why you're a mod. That's crazy that you played Mega Man games. Ah, that's the first. This is true thing, and it sucks because it means I wiped my memory. So a lot of people don't know this. Good information if you do have this. Me and my brother had quite the collection of Game Boy Color games, and Game Boy Color games had cartridges. Those cartridges have an internal battery that allows it to store memory and play the game. It's like a very passive, like almost think like a watch battery, essentially lasts for a very long time but not infinite. So when they run out and you boot it up, when you boot it up, it wipes the memory if it has died. So if you have those games and you 20 years down the line, 15 years down the line, you want to play it again, change the battery before you boot it up, because once you boot it up, then there's like a procedure for it, I'm pretty sure, on the internet. Do that, change the battery, then boot it up to retain your thing. So I rediscovered my old Game Boy games because I gifted my son many things, but for his first birthday I got him a Game Boy Color, and I'm gonna do an emulate thing and put like recordings onto it, so it's like a Game Boy cartridge. Also, so he could play old games, so he doesn't get brain broken by like Fortnite and stuff. Like, I want him to get bullied for having a Game Boy Color. Like, what is that? You tape record? No, no. The Game Boy is goated. He's gonna play a Game Boy for a little while. Since he needs to know the start. Okay, okay. That's the point. That's the point of it all. And so the first game that I was like, oh my god, let me boot up Mega Man. I did it, and I was like, wait, what? Where'd everything go? And my brother like busted through the door and he's like, don't boot it up. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, they have. I was like, fuck. And then, yeah, it was just like a sad thing. But Game Boy Color, nostalgia, yeah. Game Boys are just, they were arguably one of the best parts of like being in the new age of technology. Like when technology is coming out, Nintendo was always insane. Game Boy Color, Nintendo racist. It's funny because I got the limited edition black and white SD, the one that flipped. Oh, so sick, so sick. But yeah, Nintendo was always like, they always like low key gave you a little bit of the future, you know, in their technology. And Game Boys were 100% like portable games, blah blah blah, like trading, Game Shark, so many stuff, like things. Oh my god. And you look at the rest of it, it's like a smartphone, kind of, you know? Instead of Game Boy Micro, I think those are probably super rare now, given they never took off. Yes, those are incredibly rare. I mainly know what that is, not because I've ever really seen anyone that I know have one. I think I knew one person that had it, but I didn't know him at the time. The only reason I know is because I went to Nintendo World in New York City with Rogers Base. I met up with them there. And on the second floor, there's like a mini museum of like all of the consoles, essentially portable and like home. And it's a really cool museum to see because, especially if you're a huge Nintendo fan, like so much stands out. And you're like, wow, like that's why I recently like Nintendo being so ahead of the game, always. Period. Still, apparently the new Switch got leaked. I don't know if it's real. It's kind of a dumb design, but I'm rocking it. It has a foldable screen, flexible screen on it. Interesting. Robin Mega Theory in Discord had a few drinks. Hope it makes sense. I'll check it out after. Maybe. Considering I haven't slept in 5 days is mainly the reason why I'm not gonna do it right now. But I could get carried away and want to do it. But the more theory I do that's not my own, the less productive I'll be towards posting tomorrow. So I'll probably check it out middle of the week, Pablo. Thank you for that though. Rocky Migs. Yeah. The Rockman to Mega Man thing, crazy. I love how Mega Man technically got his Duval counterpart with the English box art. I don't know what you're referring to, but I feel like I do. Oh no. Pants cam when? That's crazy. Ain't no pants cam. Dang, I went really far back. Um, the silly one, no rush. Got it. That makes me more excited, actually. Wait, how long is it? Is it like a paragraph? Because then I could probably do it at the end. Um, but yeah, I have the chapter pulled up. Let's do the thing. One thing that I found out from Rogers Base is that these manga companies are petty. Petty. He had a sponsored stream. So the parallel here, hypothetical, but there was a parallel to this. Imagine this. Rogers Base is sponsored to do a stream by Viz to stream One Piece, right? And so Viz sponsored him. There's like 25,000 viewers and he's reacting, whatever. And he does the thing, and then like it gets copyright claimed and taken down, and he gets banned by Shueisha or Toei. That happened to Rogers Base, just not with that company, like those companies. It was the equivalent, but for Korea. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's why you do officials, because you got traumatized by by that. And I'm like, that's crazy, because like I'm at a sizable size. I'm 80K subs. There's a decent amount of people that come into the streams, and like we're fine. And that's why I do these on the Twitch thing, and it's on my second account, so it's like whatever. But it's like, well, you know. But yeah, like I'm kind of risking it. Like technically I should do this. This is what I should really do right here, because you guys can still see it. This is what I do for the chapter reactions for all the people in the VOD. You guys can still kind of tell. I think a company would be less upset with me if I did it like this, because like technically I'm transforming it. Nobody wants to read my chat on the thing, but technically you guys are reading the chat and you're reading the chapter, so it's a 2-in-1 bird. And technically I guess this is what I could do right here. We could do one of these. Okay. And then, because it's the same. Oh, there you go. Double par. You got two of me here. Hopefully that doesn't crack. Oh shit, I forgot that's probably gonna. No, wait, we're good. We're good. We're all right, cool. 8 sentences, 2 words. Pavlo, I'll read it, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna react to it. That's the biggest hint you'll ever get. Toei recently copyright claimed their own content being shown on a reveal. That's crazy, Time Lord. But that is exactly essentially what happened to Rogers Base. So, all right, let's go through the chapter. Oh my god. Okay. I need a morality check. I have morals. When it comes to shorts, I know people don't care about spoilers. I don't do manga current material. I do stay anime current, but the caveat is for manga readers who are my viewers who watch the shorts, they get an insight of where my head is at for my videos. So I'll choose the topics, and inside the video I'll say a sentence, or I'll add a topic that's related to a something I bring up in a video, or adjacent to something I bring up in a video. So if you're a manga reader, that's enjoyable. Hopefully, you get to like, damn, what is Par cooking with this one? Like, technically the one I posted today is related to the Akainu video. But that being said, um what was I getting at? The shorts, morals. Okay. I keep it anime current, and I like to inform them of the differences between the manga and the anime. Like, either the manga community received this information different, so we had these conversations, or the manga did this differently, so there's a different information, or there's an SBS reveal of this information. Now, this is where my morality is kind of twisted. I don't know if they cover the cover story later on, because Egghead is an arc where maybe they use this to spread it out, and the reason why is like there's 3 opportunities in the Blackbeard flashback where like from Pudding, from Kuzan, from whatever, they can play this thing then. And so I don't know if they do this later, but should I honestly, sometimes the questions you bring up are better than the answers. I like that you say that. That means I'm putting actual intent in the videos, that you notice that, because I can't possibly answer a good question in the span of a short, which is why the long videos matter. So the fact that like, if you focus on maybe the questions I'm asking, like the Nami video, if you go back to, I did 2 Nami videos in shorts. If you go back to the questions I bring up in those shorts, those are the same questions I answer in the long one. I just answer them differently in the short slightly to make the long one more interesting. So I'm glad that you noticed that. Yeah, Toei, man, Toei. So what do you guys think? Should I bring up the cover story in shorts? Is that fair game? I feel like this is really valuable stuff, because this is from Onigashima. Like, this is about to end in a few chapters, and they're missing a year of cover stories. That's 33. That's 2 chapters. And is it a problem? I think people would get upset, but I feel like cover stories are less, like, I don't feel as bad about that, because I feel like personally it's very relevant. And if historically they don't do cover stories, then, not that it's like my job to do the educating of the thing, but it's more so like this is another reason to read the manga, right? Like, yo, you guys are missing valuable stuff here. Cover story is very important. The cover story is a fair game. This is a great cover story. Also, it's crazy that to the anime only this is Prince Gru's first appearance. Yes, and that's really fun to us, because Prince Gru is one of those characters it was one of those characters that, on my reaction, or on reaction, I don't know if everybody immediately knew every place Prince Gru showed up, but very quickly we're like, oh my god, he was in a cover story. That's so awesome, right? And like, we didn't fully realize that till like maybe a day later or something, I forget if they spelled his name right. I forget what it was, but yeah, when people found out he's in the beige whatever cover story is dope. And so I do want to do the cover stories, right? And there's so many that are relevant, and I'm just wondering, like, this one, like, this is the one that's current, and I'm like, it has Kuzan in it, it's a reveal, like maybe they show it later. I feel like it's fair game. I feel like even the title Emotionless Excursion, that would have been like really important for Sanji stuff in Onigashima, which, by the way, this has been going on since then. It's like, wow. So if I think majority of chat thinks it's fine, I think then I will start posting these starting from the beginning, and then maybe it'll be good, because um maybe there's something I uncover, because technically Blackbeard's involved in this, Neo Mads is involved with this, Vegapunk is involved with this, so it's like I'll probably just keep it current. I won't go into the future, obviously, because this goes all the way until Vegapunk and Celestial Dragons, and that's kind of wild that that was still this flashback. Um, but yeah, but yeah. Um, so I'll be doing that. Let's go through the chapter really quickly. I don't think it's gonna be that wild because most of it's just like progression. Who's that? Oh yeah, this I already checked last week on my own. This is the most important line to me. Wait, where's the monster? I'm saved. See, this is really interesting because we don't know how that warm eddy happened. It could be happenstance, but also it's engulfed Bonnie in fire, and she was safe in water, and she was being attacked by this, but she was on a ship to Tejin Island. So that's where I was like, huh, maybe that fireball is meaningful. I actually had wrote a little bit of some notes full of air to me. Yeah, exactly. It looked like fire inside of it. It looked like it was coated in fire, and then she was just inside it, and then like the water, whatever. But it also showed her that the water, when she was in the water, it was weird. It's like an egg without a shell. Yeah, sorta. It was really interesting what we saw in there. And that being said, like I did write a few lines and I don't know where the lines go, but it's something along the lines of like what if like Bonnie, she just saw Sabo. So what if though that she caused the fireball to protect herself? Kind of like Avatar, a little bit like Avatar, but like the warm eddy was caused by her by some happenstance because she saw Sabo and Sabo used the fire thing last. So like maybe she is like a 12-year-old, so she's like it's not that crazy to think that she just copied the last powerful thing that could save her and like or maybe she thinks of a future that can save her from a situation and so her body thought of fire, which would be future like that could be foreshadow for like how the Mara no Mi plays or like into the story or whatever. Yeah, like a Sabo-ish future, something like that. Like I was thinking about that, but I just don't know where that idea would go because there's like four different directions in my mind right now. But the main one being that if it's like a Sabo-ish future, justifying how she managed to get that would be the first leg of the theory. But like the destination is so important. I don't know what that purpose would be, considering we don't know her capacity right now. Like because then it's like, can she if she can copy Nika and she's staring down Ushi Oni, can she turn into Ushi Oni? Right? Flame Emperor future. Exactly, Pavlo. But exactly, exactly. I didn't want to connect the full dots, but that would be the way to essentially consolidate, like maybe not Sabo-ish thing. I was going with that without giving the tagline thing, but like just like she goes Anika-ish future, if the Flame Emperor, which I think a lot of people would like the idea that the Flame Emperor is like an entity of the past, possibly from the Void Century, and so maybe the Flame Emperor is a legend, a lore that like she accidentally fell into because Sabo's accidentally falling into that. So, you know, I like that idea. I just don't know how far, how fast I want to play with that one. Sword Egg, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Terminator Par. Wait, why Terminator Par? I love Otis shading this arc. Yes. Used emo edit to add glasses. Oh, what? That's sick. Oh wow, that's so sick. Thank you for that. Is that like a permanent thing now? But yeah, Chillin' Par, how are you doing? I'm doing great. We're just doing some post chapter, post episode chapter review, plus theory crafting, plus enjoying life a little bit. Been stressed, haven't slept, been sick, wife COVID. First time I'm sitting at my desk in like 5 days. I'm enjoying it, guys. This chair is so comfy. If you guys don't know the sponsor, Ewin Racing, 20% off. I'm pretty sure it's also on top of sales, but 20% off. This chair, so worth it. So worth it. So worth it. Ewin Racing. Damn bars. Cheers. Um, yeah. No, it's only for me for 24 hours this channel. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Hope you get better, man. I'm better right now. We're better right now. It doesn't matter how I am in 4 hours and 3 hours. I'm better right now. That's good. Um, Actually, no, it does matter. Don't sacrifice future well being for current. Don't. That's a woo. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I'm just talking about like micro stuff. It's not a life lesson. Um. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we were reviewing chapter. We were reviewing chapter. Um. That's true. Time Lord, that's true. I don't know if you were listening to the stream. I was fighting, telling everybody that everybody is capable of Nika. Everybody is capable of things. Bonnie can do anything, anything. She just needs to believe. And Cole was like, "No, nah." You saw Cole. Tell me. I'm sorry, VOD watchers. If you haven't seen this, you gotta listen. This is dude. I can't describe him. King of Lightning. That's his name. If you haven't heard him, craziest. Like, I feel like he was fighting demons, not the things that we were saying. He was just like, no, there's no way Bonnie could be rubber. And I was like, what do you mean, dude? We literally like Luffy's turning people into rubber. Like, rubber's a thing. The dude did the hair thing in Ennie's lobby. Like, me and Cole, I feel like we are always on opposites, even though we're on the same side. It's so crazy. Every time I meet up with him, we butt heads. I kid you not. At LA Expo, we just were like, we just weren't even like looking. We were just like fighting. We were just shouting at each other. We were just walking through, and we're like, "What do you mean?" And we're just like walking through. It was like it was at LA Expo, or was it and let's see, I forget. But it was just like, it was funny. It was a funny time, good time. Ah, man. Anyways, chapter. Yes. Gets hung up with semantics way too much. Literally, there's a way more error in translation in the definition. Yes. Bro, the fact that we can't rely on Viz anymore, like, it's so sad. I'm worried, like, Viz. I'm gonna have to like learn Japanese. I'm considering it. Like, I already know more than the average person. I'm confident in that. I've talked to like literally a college professor on Japanese stuff, and she was like, "This is a very solid understanding of the contextual things and understanding of it." I was like, "I'm trying my best here. It's for a One Piece," and she understands. She understands One Piece. Um, and what's it called? But like, as far as and I tune into a few Japanese streamers to kind of like culture stuff. I asked them a few things about kanji stuff. Um, but I think I need to like learn to read fluently. Like, I don't care about speaking it. I can't speak my own languages. I can't speak English, if we're being honest. Um, Languages are not my thing. Speaking is not my thing. Unfortunately, so uh, that was a trained ability, isn't it? Acquired quirk. But reading, I could read. I could do reading and listening. I'm good at hearing. I'm like, what, I forget what it's called when like an immigrant kid, they're exposed to the foreign language, but they speak English or whatever. But they learn how to listen and understand language, but not speak it. And what that allows them is they're allowed to. That helps them learn other languages from hearing it. I have that. I'm able to like learn other languages while hearing. Reading is a different thing. My dyslexia is gonna mow me over. Dyslexia is gonna mow me over. I'm having a Viz translation I just got here. Let me see. Viz translation is so bad. I don't even think that the Viz translations are always bad. I feel like we're getting to a point in One Piece where translations matter so much more than I think any other manga period. I think One Piece always mattered more than manga because like Detective Conan would be an equivalent that I know of that uses wordplay, that uses kanji, that uses these kind of things. They have to look at the clues and the words and stuff, and like that's probably why these crackheads are friends, is because they probably pass sudokus back to each other because they were weird. Not saying that that's like a bad thing to do, that's a very big brain thing, but like I don't know. I don't know what Oda kind of human being is. Anyways, the point being is that like we're in a phase of One Piece where like I am convinced kanji, katakana, those choices, English choices, like Oda's doing wordplay in across languages, language barriers, everything. He's playing off of mispronunciations. I think he's doing it all. And the Viz is getting things wrong that like I feel like if you just asked Oda, how would you, or other people, and it's just weird, some of the stuff. And I'm not saying it's bad because it's a correct translation, but like it just feels weird, you know. It definitely feels weird sometimes when you see the TCB like when unanimously the Japanese part of the community that uh leaks into the streams, and they correct translations, they talk about it, which blessed to have so many Japanese knowledgeable or Japanese native viewers to help out like that. I like closed out a few streams ago, and they're like TCB was unanimously wrong, and then they also did that when Viz was wrong, and it's like it's crazy when that happens. It's really crazy when it's like unanimous. We approaching 3 pars on screen. Yeah, honestly. Um, for context now, yes. That what's wild is I think Stephen Paul has the ability to ask Oda for word intent, but still cranks out what he does. Yeah, and you know what's even more worse than all of that is that the anime doesn't follow the translations that like Viz gives. When like it like to the point where the dubbing, this not the dubbing, the subbing changes the Japanese like completely. I still cannot believe it said Rio how do you say the word for the wings of the Pirate King? I think it was Rio Yoku. No, Yoku Yo damn. Ro what was the word? I'm forgetting. I made the video about it. It's like 5 million views now or something on shorts. Um damn, it's going to bother me. Uh Wings of the Pirate King. Ro no. Oh yeah, no, Ryo Yoku. Yeah, that is it. Ryo Yoku. I did get it. Wow, I was gaslighting myself. Yeah, Ryo Yoku. They say that literally means 2 arms, and then or 2 wings or whatever. And the anime changes the Japanese to 2 arms for some reason. So weird when they have Viz doing it. And it's like, why not use Viz and then fact check Viz so you get a better product rather than 2 separate, completely separate translations? It seems, and then they like just I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Um, multiple depends. What's wild is I think Stephen Paul. Oh yeah, yeah. Still don't know if it's Mother Frame or Flame. Yeah, that one I think might be because it's a pun thing. I think Oda could mean both. Uh, Jinbei, if he was introduced in 2023, this is a whale shark senpai. Wait, wait, what is that a reference to? Yo, Edens. What's up? What are you? Why do I feel like I always see you at 1 a.m.? What's happening to you at 1 a.m., bro? Wait. Also. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm not modded there. Am I modded on my phone? Please for the. Oh yeah. On this phone, is this not? It's might not be ParVision on my phone. That's why I couldn't mod you. All right, hold on. I got it. I got you. We're gonna do it right here live on stream. There you go. Right here. Boom. We're gonna do it live on stream. Night Owl. Nah, yeah, same. Also, Par was referencing how Stephen Paul translates Jinbei is a name Wait, really? I thought Jinbei was a pun on like aware, like type of, like, isn't it clothing? A Jinbei? Isn't that like a short kimono type thing? All right, live on stream. Here we go. Oh, I'm blocking the thing. All right, that's cool. Oh, the stream's gonna crash. I just realized this is a terrible idea. This is an awful idea. Why did I do this? Oh my goodness. Oh, I almost modded myself. There you go. Where did the Z come in Eden's blue? Or Eden. I guess it makes sense. Eden's blue. 4 ParVisions. Yeah. Oh wow. Yo, someone predicted that we'd get to 3, and they were right. That's what I'm talking about. We got the goated theory crafters on stream. Look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. We did it. We made it, boy. I need to finish made it, boy? Made it, boys? What did I just say? I'm sleep deprived. Keep that in mind. I need to finish I need to finish learning Japanese this year. I have a book I just need to commit to. Like, you're learning Japanese to read a singular book, or like, damn, are you good? Nah, I glitched for real. You guys saw my inner workings, my short circuit. Whoo, brain fried short circuited. God damn. I was thinking breakfast foods for some reason. Okay, chapter wise. Yo, this thing being red, bright red that it is, I think the manga did it better. Okay, this is the correct size. Manga did it better. What is that thing? Blah blah blah. I feel like they stretched out this so much, and they didn't. They really didn't, but like, it just, none of this. I'm so brain broken. Ugh. These are the pre-time skip moments that are so fun, the travel or whatever. And here I am, last saga. I'm like, no, I don't like it. Which is funny because when the manga came out, I was like, this is fine. This is good. This is good pacing because we can't go full steam ahead always. Surely Oda can't do that. And then, boom, egghead. Gonna capsize. And awesome. I froze my thing. Yo, Eden's blue. Thank you for the follow. Wait, how'd you find out about the stream? If you don't mind, is it Discord? Did you saw a stream from Discord? Just wondering. It's a good way to get more people. I'm trying to learn Japanese with this book. I think it's pretty good. Minna no Nihongo. People are not Nihongo. Minna, like people. No, is it this like of Japan? The people of Japan? Is that the title of this book? Tell me. Am I close? Nihongo, right? Minna means everyone. Everyone in Japan? Is that it? Nihongo, right? That's not it. Nihon. All right. Let me do this search. I could do it right now. Let's do it. What does this mean? Wait, what kind of book is? I guess we'll find out right now. Bright red is kind of whack. I wouldn't say whack, but I feel like purple would be cool. Mina no Nihongo is aimed at anyone who urgently needs to communicate in Japanese in any situation. Awesome. Wow, this is great visuals. Wait, it's scanned? Can they not? Are you joking? All right. I got this. Check this out. I'm going to let you in on a secret. The vision translator. How are they? Everyone's Japanese. Oh yeah, I was right. Everyone's Japanese is I did say that. I think I said people of Japan, or who are Japanese, and then I flipped it. I said Japanese is everyone. I was close enough. That's the point. I know Japanese a little bit. Now, could I read that in the text? Oh no, I actually know this one, but that's because this is the Nihongo part. So like Nihon, I knew this. This one I'm not. Minna. Me. Nah. We're good. Vic, what's up? What's this we looking at? A chatter, Mosen saying that he's using this to learn Japanese. And so now we're trying to figure out how, because I want to learn Japanese probably, because not that I'm fed up with the translations, but the translations become so important that and because the not inconsistency, but the lack of perfect belief and trust inconsistency from any translation group, I feel like the only logical thing to do is for me to learn a little bit of Japanese. And I don't know when, I don't know how, but in the last 4 months, I learned a little bit of Linux. I made a server. I learned AI, and now there's an entire app on our Discord now that hasn't been fully released yet. But I did all that, so like maybe I could do Japanese in like 2 or 3 months and just get to a part where I can like sort of read a little bit with like some assistance. You know what I mean? So because then I'll be much better off as far as theories and videos and whatever. Why read a not perfect translation when you can not perfectly translate it yourself? So, but the thing for me is it's like you like I've gotten by with spot translations, and the way I've done it so far is I'll spot translate it myself, try to get the nuance of it, and then look at like the individual to see it like it's the like it like not at the source but like alternate meanings, possibilities, things like that, and I'll check my logic with either like Artur or my there's another person I have on Twitter, and then there's two people, one person in the Discord and then one person in my DMs. That person is a college professor, and another person, you know, does a lot of Japanese. So I'll fact check it and I'll spot check it, and I got to a point where at least with katakana I had a solid enough understanding to an advanced level of how it worked. That's how the mother frame prediction. I predicted that Viz would probably say mother frame. I was saying that that's probably the official translation, but it could be either way. And I explained the furamu thing to a few people who know Japanese, and like, yeah, that's not an incorrect thing. It's just not the most normal, but it is like it's because it's a syllabic thing. So but yeah, going forward, kanji, everything, I want to be able to, like, if I can also read context fluidly, that's better than like when I ask on stream, oh guys, what does this word mean? Like what do they use here? And people give me the singular word. Sometimes that's not enough. And that happened one time with the emu thing. That's how I landed on the Beatles theory. Was not Ryo Yoku, Ryosuke. Ryosuke told me that in the live stream. He said that, I'm pretty sure it was Ryosuke. He said that, apologies if it's one of you guys. He said that when Emu said that the D clan was just husks of their former selves or whatever, he told me, or I'm pretty sure someone told me, that it was the same wordage as insect shells, which, spoiler, is very important to the Beatles theory, and therefore more theories down the line. And I checked it myself and I saw the connection immediately. I was like, oh, this is why it's said like this. And they were like, yep. And that's like, you have to get the context. The translation would miss that. Even if it was a good translation, it would miss it. So Luffy in the sky with diamonds incoming. Wait, what is that? What is that? What was that translated to for us, Time Lord? But yeah, hopefully that makes sense why I feel like there's extra value of me reading it, even though I don't think I'd be able to get to an expert level. Like, you won't see me like getting in Twitter fights with people. All of a sudden, I like know Jap, and I'm like, well, actually, Sandman, this is the no, that's not happening. I'm gonna sit in my corner. I'm gonna use the resources I always have, and I'm gonna be like, I put some thought into it. What do you guys think? And maybe I get more confident, and maybe I don't have to use it all the time. But like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be like, well, actually, guy who lives in Japan and has been translating Japanese for his entire life. Well, like, that would be wild, which I feel like I was doing with the Mother Flame thing, because I know that like Sandman and other people were saying it is flame, like there's no other way. But I said this before. I was like, I feel like I feel like what Oda did is like what Eminem does with orange. He rhymes with door hinge. It's like you wouldn't read that on paper and say, yeah, it's the same word, right? But Eminem would. He'd be like, yeah, syllabalically they're the same. So it rhymes. And it's like, sure. You just gotta pronounce it a little bit differently, right? Um and that's, I feel like Oda is doing that. And I actually have proof of that he does even English puns. He does English puns in the chapter, the volume thing. I'm actually gonna bring this up. You guys know how I have the elemental hockey, and I said that, oh, it's a pun on element and mental, and the part of like the story combining the mental and element. How crazy is it that Oda actually made, and this is a spoiler for one of my videos. It's not spoiler, but it is it oh, let me just duplicate the thing. It is in a future video. I'm this is the only time I'd leak it. So um let me pull up the thing again. All right, here we go. Here we go, right here. When you buy stuff like single CDs, around the third song or so, there's singing less song. So you can find that's written instrumental, right? He's writing instrumental in katakana instead of using the kanji for whatever the word would be. Instrumental, right? So in, like, I don't know what he's trying to do, but it's like he's trying to say instrumental, right? And so that's what it's called, right? Mothers who forget to buy the ingredients of miso soup, they're going to make dinner for their families, could say, today's miso soup is instrumental. So it's the same word, just a different part of it's being emphasized. We'll talk about that later. During a test, if you can think of an answer, then everyone should write next to the blank, it's instrumental. Like, and that's, again, next one. I frequently get pointed out by my readers that I forgot to draw something, but that is obviously so instrumental. And so the translator also was saying like it's probably him emphasizing different parts of the word. Instrumental, the second one's a pun on instra. I don't know exactly. It's like the soup, like minstrel soup, maybe. I don't know exactly. Instrumental and instant, so it's like weird, interest. It's interesting. Don't fully understand it right now. The third was something that to do with instrumental, and then the last one wasn't sure. But yeah, so like this is how this is a pun. I'm pretty sure you can only kind of do in English, because he's using katakana to write the word, and it's breaking it up. That's actually super creative. That's what I'm saying. And so like when I like the elemental thing, I had no knowledge of this, but now I'm like, yo, he literally made the mental pun. Like I have that separately in my own theory, calling it elemental hockey, and then he's out here doing the thing. But like this is so, this could get lost in translation, breezed over. They don't even put it in the viz, right? Like it's crazy. Americans don't see this at all. The Western audience doesn't see this. This is how deep he goes. This is how deep. And he also does this against Kishimoto. Kishimoto missed the messages. He missed like 3 messages in the cover page. um um so like this one I would be great at. I'm so good. This is how I didn't know this, but I did this with my emu theory, for example. I went really hard in the paint, but I got that checked by a professor, and it made sense. And it's made so much sense that I predicted that emu's name would somehow mean void, and that the void century would be named after emu, most likely. And then we found out that it calls himself Moo, and then all the translator was like, that probably means or references void. And so it's like, it's this kind of logic that's like the little bit of Japanese that I'm able to absorb and understand the nuance of it and break it down. It's so helpful for like comprehensively understanding One Piece in a way that I think is second nature for Oda. And Kishimoto says that Kishimoto implied that Oda does this with colors. Oda does this with colors and paneling, like positioning. That's what Kishimoto said in the interview. I'm like, it feels so validating knowing that like one of the best mangaka in the world says that Oda does this kind of stuff. Okay. Okay. Um, what's it called? What was I gonna say? Um, I can show you. Since I spoiled most of my shorts already, I'll tell you the other short that I'm gonna do. Um, it's a funny one because Oda wrote this message for Kishimoto in a way he thought it would be hidden, like nobody would see the message, um, so that it could be a thing in between both of them. Oh, we didn't even go through the chapter yet. Oops. Hold on. Let me stay on the chapter thing, then I'll show that. Um, you take the fact that Jupiter is new, that means that there were Shirose. Prior to that, Shiro means white, like white sky. Ooh. That's interesting, except I have an explanation for why it's Jupiter. I actually have a really solid one. God of agriculture. The theory in my mind makes sense. It's yokai related, but nobody's brought it up. And this is the hardest part of the theory. I'll leak this. I can choose to exclude it and separate it out completely, or I can include it in this other video, and that video would be about Usopp. And I know that guy is always said to be Sanji's dad. I know, but that's the weird thing. I'm pretty sure he's more connected to Usopp. Um, it's not that hard, like profiled wise, but narratively, I find it more complex. But when Gorosei have been around since the voice century, or their ancestors the first 20. I think there's variations. Sword Egg, amongst the group. I think there's not everybody is of the same creed, if that makes sense. I think that it might even be that each Gorosei has a different time connection per se. And so like the way they all got there is that like through a different circumstance, but they share the same origin, being like the void century. It's like not that far for each of them. It's just that let's say that one of them is a reincarnation of somebody. Let's say that another one is the ancestor. One is from there, and like there's seniority done by that way, right? And that could make it even more dynamic, because then that could make it so that there's agendas amongst the Gorosei, which is something that we are seeing. Actually, the last chapter might have been a full reason to create that understanding, which I had beforehand. But Saturn reveals that he, as Godhead of science, has his own experiments. If they're all actually something of their thing, they all probably have their own projects, which means that they have their own agenda. And always you got to follow the money. And Venus has been ostracized from visually appearance, like as far, not appearance, apparel, like the clothing, weapon, every part of Venus is different. Venus is also the one that's most connected to Luffy as far as symbolism and stuff like that. So Wano, everything, swordsman, like all the different aspects. He's bald, glasses, like that dude has been made to be separate. And maybe it's like reflected in how they got to their positions, albeit they all had the same essential starting point, if that makes sense. It's just that the in-betweens are different. Something like Sharpshooter, Shepherd, Peter, it's not necessarily from the name wise. It is, once I tell you, you'll be able to think about it, but you won't understand. It's so lengthy as to why my connection is there. And it's two separate things. One I have an Usopp video, and one I had a Gorosei video. It's just that the Gorosei one for Jupiter and Usopp, there is like a direct connection that I could shift the characters. I could separate Jupiter or do him twice, or I could do Usopp twice, mention that twice, but I feel like I'm gonna go the other way around. I mention Jupiter in Usopp video, and I keep it in the Gorosei video. So that means I'd have to do the Gorosei video before the Usopp video, which, if you guys don't, this is probably one of the first times I've ever explained how I make all my videos connected. It's by splitting off ideas that started off as one. So I have one big idea. So Godfather Shanks, there was 10 videos in that series. and in between that, I connected to the elemental hockey stuff too. So like, there's always that video, and then there's like 10 videos that came before it. Um, and so right now we're working towards one of those two. Right now, the One Piece one is what I'm working towards. That's why the Nami video had to come first. I had to do the Nami video before that One Piece one, and I probably have to do the second Nami one before I do the Gorosei one. Well, if there's 10 Straw Hats at the end, excluding Luffy, then there could be 2 for every Gorosei. There could be 2 for Jupiter. That's true. That's true. You're right. That's fair. I could do that. Agricultural plants, Noland, Usopp. You got one end of it, for sure. One end of it. Um. So, I could I someone I think you guys some of you were in the chat. Brent Mukai, the voice actor who's in like literally every anime. He came on. I met him. We did stream together. We have a theory together, or not theory, a video that I gotta hit him up for. It's the Zoro King video. I will hit him up soon this year. And what's it called? What's it called? What was I gonna say? Boom, 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 boom. Um. Oh, I actually have to hit him up soon for a different reason. Okay. Oh wow, I'm so glad I thought of this. He asked me. He came onto the stream, and this is what he wanted to ask me. He wanted to ask me how I theorize, and so he asked me that, and I was like stunned. I was like, "That's such a great question." And he, like, I forget how we did it, but I was like, "Give me an example of a theory you have, and I'll take it from there." And I did. Or I bolstered it. I think I bolstered it. I connected 2 dots for him. And he was like, "Wow, that's really interesting way of going about it." And like, I was thinking about it, like, damn, like people are always like, "How did you think about that?" And I could draw like the map like what Time Lord did, and then draw like a diagram of how the my brain connected the dots. Which technically I am doing in the next video. It's just verbally. I'm not visually gonna draw the map, but I do verbally explain how what my brain did. But yeah, so the agricultural plants Usopp Nolan thing, yes, that's like half of the that same branch. It's half of it, maybe 3/4. And what I'd say, there's another branch, and the video purpose is that there's a connection there, right? There's a really great connecting point at the end of the Usopp video, or at the beginning of the Jupiter uh, yokai explanation. Anyways, that was a good stream. Yeah, that was a good one. Missed that one. The Sanji looking Gorosei says, "Why would the government hide the true name of the fruit?" Kind of implying there was someone before him. Yes, my next video actually explains that right there, how they did that. That is nobody asked me that last week when I was theorizing on stream. I was thinking I mentioned something very close. No one asked me, but that is something that's answered in the next theory video. Anyways, let me get through the chapter, and then you know, clearly I'm enjoying my time here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is all we saw of Doll, and we are already enthralled. This is all we saw, and honestly, good on Oda. This is how you know Doll matters to the story. Oda did not take any pot shots at Doll. He gave us the what like is the like, this is how you know Doll's as far as the story goes, Oda's directing your attention here because she matters, right? If she didn't, you'd get like straight up like the satellites, Vegapunks, right? And then we know with Bonnie, he was playing Chris Hansen. He was trying to create entrapment. He was basically exposing Twitter psychos, which exist. I kid you not. Do not go on Twitter. Do not see what people are talking about. It is so insane. There was 2 big things this last week, and oh my god, it was painful to be a One Piece fan, a little bit, because it was like, I don't claim these dudes. These dudes are crazy. But anyways, um, one second. Uh, um. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. Actually, I decided I'm way too tired to be working. I'm probably gonna edit one more short, and then I'll take a sleep. Twitter is too much for me. Yeah, don't go on Twitter. Don't do it. Doll has to see what happens. That's why she's probably important. Doll one-shotted a pacifista Mark III. She's my favorite, and she like has a Katakuri vibe too. You know. Nice. Strongest feat of Roger crew is their teamwork. I wonder what kind of teamwork Gear 5 Luffy would pull off with the crew and who. This is why, Mosin, before Gear 5 was revealed, you know how everybody took their shot at Gear 5? I didn't make a theory. I was new to the community. I had a personal one. I did share it, I think, in the Discord or on some like streams or whatever. This is like, you know, I think Hidden Island said that Gear 5 would be giant form. Some people were like, oh, he's gonna be Hanuman. Some people said that like some parts of his powers, he's gonna bounce house, he's gonna be able to turn, and everyone got certain parts of it right. My one that I had that wasn't right, but I do think is possible, is that what I said is that like I think that he can rubberize other people, which we did get technically with Kaido. But what I meant it as, and if you know Naruto, in Naruto there was a situation where the main character is able to share. It's been a decade. It's fine. Naruto has a nine tails fox demon energy. Okay, if I'm spoiling you, that's your fault. I'm sorry. We're not done. Go read Boruto. Okay, Nine Tails Fox energy cloak thing, and he's able to give it to everybody else in this war. Everybody share it. And so for me, I was like, you know, I was thinking like, oh, Luffy's gonna be able to rubberize his friends. And so like if they're about to die from a glancing blow, and then he all his Nakama finally get to experience what it is to be like Luffy, right? And because they experience like the freedom he has from an outsider perspective, they are like learning about how it feels to be a rubber man with like the joy, because I might still make this a video. Maybe it's not going to be a theory because I feel like it's just confirmed at this point. There's no way Oda has the ability for Luffy to turn people into rubber and he doesn't do this. So I don't even consider this a theory. I feel like this is factual. That sorry, I just spit. um I feel like this is just, I'm spitting. I feel like that's just a factual that I'm not even predicting. Like me predicting that and calling it a theory is dumb because it's going to happen. Okay, so maybe I just make a video. Matter of fact, this is 100% going to happen in the series. And the thing is, it's like it would be so wholesome to experience like because all the gag moments, I think like when Luffy flung Zoro out of Arlong Park, and he was like on death's bed and he tossed his ass. Imagine if he was rubber. And like Zoro's like, this is why he tackles me. This is why when they jumped off of Zoe and then like Luffy did it with the laugh and everyone's fearful and dying. But now if they're all rubber, they're like, I get it. That's crazy. And maybe they get it to an extent like, yo, I still wouldn't jump off of Zoe, but like now I get why he does it because he's so free, right? And like I feel like that whole, like I could get two whole chapters of the Straw Hats just like bouncing around like Luffy in a fight context, and they're just like they pull out Gear 3 because they seen it before, and like I don't know. It's just like all the possibilities are so cool, because then it's like this is like, what if Sanji had the Gomu Gomu? What if Zoro had the Gomu Gomu? What if? And the thing is, guys, hold on. This is now I have to find the book. Hold on, hold the fucking thing. Yeah, it's right here. Thing is let me see if I remembered it in the right spot. I believe it's right here. This is the brand new one. I showed everybody the color works before the stream. So if you're watching this VOD on the Twitch side, it's a longer stream. I clip up a reaction. I leave all the ending, but beforehand, sorry, I gotta go. It's getting late. Great stream though. No worries, Time Lord. No worries. This is Sunny didn't break after Wano. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting one. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, so earlier before the prologue for the stream, I did what's it called? Show off some of the color works and like the progression of Oda as an artist, Kishimoto, things like that, interviews. I'm pretty sure it's right here. No, if it's not in this one, it's in the Wano one. I thought it was in the newest one. It might be towards. Please don't tell me I skipped it. Please don't tell me I skipped it. Yep, right here. Okay. What did I say before I left? I said, what if Sanji had the Gomu Gomu? What if whatever? And like Oda is playing with alternate timelines and future timelines and alternate reality possibilities and the branches of things, right? And so this is something I got from the color books. I had an idea, but it's bolstered by things like this. Let me see if there's another example. So obviously this isn't the example of what I'm talking about. Like, what if Vivi was in Wano? I'm guessing, right? Like, he might have text at the bottom. Let me see if I can live translate this right now. What does it say? What does it say at the bottom? If Vivi was a warlord from the Sengoku period, right? Right? Okay. And I don't even need this one. Nami 3-sword style. This one I think exists on the internet. I think on Twitter, hard to find. But yeah, this is what if Nami is 3-sword style, right? But that's not the one I wanted to show you. This is the one. What if Zoro had the Gomu Gomu no Mi? Yo, isn't this sick? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, these are things Oda's like, what does it say? One Piece magazine. And then look, he even has Rayleigh pointing and laughing at the Zoro with the Gomu Gomu, right? Like, people don't see these things. And so like, these are, if I had this stuff early on in my theories, I could substantiate so many of my crackhead ideas, which ended up being like so close, if not already proven to a certain extent, as far as like, a lot of my videos point a direction rather than an endpoint. And so we're going in the right direction for most things, like to the point that Vegapunk's explanation for devil fruits was basically what I said for devil seed users. Anyways, that being said, and elemental hockey and stuff like that. Anyways, the point is that like this it's like people if I don't take the picture of the entire book, people are gonna think that I AI'd this. Right? Like, people are like, that's AI part. Like, you just made that video up, or thing up because now I have the AI stuff. So they're like, you just no, this is real. This is real. He even has really laughing. That's so funny. Like, and oh, I'm telling you, like, Oda has 6 people in his brain. I'm convinced. There's just too much detail to these things that it's just like, bro, when did you have the time to even make this if you're putting out chapters every goddamn week and you were working on a live action? And then he does, like, I wish I could show you. I mean, to be fair, the ones that I focused on were early One Piece. I'm gonna save a lot of these till later. But there's a lot of good stuff. And like, the main thing is there's so many, like, the art is so much better than, this is better than digitally colored manga. This is better than the anime. The art, the drawing, the colors, Oda's, the way he does, this is all Oda. When did this motherfucker have the time to do, this is so much time and work. Is he like I don't get it. He this is not like, no author except like artistically bound, like focused ones, like this much extra work. This is all him throughout this. Like I, what is this? This is like this is maybe two a year's worth of stuff. This is like a year's worth of stuff right here, and I bought like the 20 other years. It's so wild. It's so wild. And I showed you guys the other cover stories, so the people or cover the things, the artwork. Look at the difference in this one for the guys who are here. Do you see how like the he took the first book and the elements, the improvements of the vibrancy and the organization, and he applied it here in a way that it looks like the original art, like coloring style, but it has like all the buffs of his new stuff. Like somehow it pops still, and it's just like the subtle shading. Like it's like how which shade of blue he used against what shade of orange, because you know blue and orange are complementary, but he did like a muted version that like still got the same effect as if they were the bright ones, in my opinion, and they stand out in a way that it doesn't make you tired looking at it, because that's what vibrant colors do. They tire your eyesight, um especially if you're like looking at it in the light and stuff like that. It's refracting light, but like yeah, like the muted colors, like look at this art, guys. This is like, imagine if film red looked like this. Do you see the way, like this is what he submits to the directors, everybody. He's like, hey guys, this is what I want to look like, and then like they're like, all right, bet, we got you, Oda, and then it comes out. No, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's not Oda. I wish we got more of Oda's art, but like we don't, because he does weekly. I would take a season off just so that we could get like every other week. If Oda could color a chapter in a week, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. Um Anyways, we're still not through the chapter. We might not get through the chapter. Let me see if there's anything crazy. Close to Egghead, take a step back. We don't have contact with Drake at this point. Yo, they gave him a Giga Chad voice. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Wow. So your highness, your highness. The officials said your highness, they said prince. And so because the name Prince grew, which has caused an issue because his name might actually just be Purinsu or whatever. Apparently it's a pun on Pringle. Not sure. I guess the Pringle thing is because the hat, which came out in my shouting match with Hime. We were both just caps lock tweeting back at each other, and I photoshopped a Lay's potato chip on him. Oh yeah, the anime went crazy. This is, oh my goodness, they gave us a frontal view in the anime. The manga didn't even do that. All right, Oda is not a menace. The anime is a menace. That's crazy. Look, Oda won proportional, kept it fine. This is one thing. It's not that bad. It's not that crazy, right? And then the next thing that we get, she's putting on her shirt. The anime had a frontal view, dude. They did the hair censorship. They did the hair censorship in the anime. That's wild. That Toei is setting themselves up. We just got past the Yamato controversy. We don't need this kind of stuff, Oda. Like, I know you want us to talk, but like, you don't have to jailbait half of the people. Come on, you know you make this thing for a little boy. I guess it makes sense then. He makes it okay. So his cope. Okay, I just thought about it. He makes a story for 12-year-old kids. So for 12-year-old kids, it's fine if they like 12-year-olds. If his target demographic is 12-year-old boys in Japan, then everything has been fine. Tama 8, that's all in the age range. It's not, if that's Oda's oh my god, I'd be the greatest lawyer of all fucking time. Oh my god, Oda, sign me up, dude. I don't have a degree, but they do call me Slippery Slim of the West. I've dodged 9 tickets by battling them. I got out of 9 tickets. Oda, pay me. I'm not asking for what the One Piece is. I know what it is. The theories come out in like 4 videos. I want to be your lawyer. I got it. Slippery Slim. Slippery Slim. Yep. Slippery Slim of the West. It's like people actually call me Slippery Slim of the West. I'm not even kidding you. That's like an actual epithet I have. My wife can verify. She has, at first she was in disbelief, and then she witnessed my, what's the word? It's not heroism. It's you know, oh, it sounds so she I was trying to say like James Bond, like suave, and it came out like Slippery Slim. And my wife, don't ask. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm so sorry. All right. Slippery. Woo. Okay. The FBI about to pull up on an anime. Yeah. Oh, wild. Um, Hime is different than Tanuki's unhinged sauce. No, Hime is the unhinged sauce. Tanuki, I don't think would go to the depths of. Tanuki's actually fighting people. Hime's lighting shit on fire. Like Tanuki's boxing people on Twitter. Hime is blowing shit up. She is the reason. Cole Brago, everybody on that stream I was on before, they literally yucked at what Hime started, and they didn't know. I told Cole, Hime started the Ulti versus Katakuri debate on Twitter. Nobody knows because they think it's Geo, but Geo got it from Hime because Geo was there, and I instigated super hard, and it was just like, okay, Hime, yeah, sure, Ulti's over Katakuri. And then she took that shit to Twitter, and boom, it's crazy. It's so crazy. And Cole is like, are you joking? Because we all hung out. Yeah, Geo. I like instigated Geo thing. Which stream was it? Which stream? Because the Hime thing where she said Ulti versus Katakuri is Daksake top 30 stream. And then the stream that we just were on with Brago, JD, not Jay didn't show up. Rogers Base, Cole, King Recon, Red Force podcast. Am I missing somebody? Me? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I'm so sorry. It's late. It's on the Red Force podcast YouTube. Sai wasn't there. It's on Red Force podcast YouTube. It should be posted up. Son, you were going 45 and a 25. Oh no, not you. This would be something. No, that's literally it. That's literally. I'm telling you. Listen, the story. I never told this on stream. Actually, I wanted to. I was gonna save it for my Comic-Con summary stream, which I still haven't done, which I still want to do. I technically did do it, but I didn't tell this story. So the story is that I lost my wallet at Comic-Con. At the very end of it, I know exactly what happened. If I fell out of my wallet, or I was buying the One Piece stuff because I found the One Piece stuff at the very end of the convention. They were closing. It was done. And I spent so much money, but it was so worth it. Like I've been complimented on it by random people. That's how nice this One Piece stuff is. It's designed by Steve Aoki, New York exclusive. I went to Anime and was seeing it, and someone was like, where do I buy that? And multiple people asked me that. And I was like, sorry guys, Steve Aoki gave me this personally. I'm so sorry. But anyways, what was I saying? Comic-Con, lost my wallet, right? NYPD Facebook messaged me. They Facebook messaged me. Hey, we have your wallet. Don't worry, it's safe. I don't know how they did that. But I know because they told me, and I also remember this. SWAT picked up my wallet. Yes, like the military. Because why? Because the convention is in Manhattan, and Manhattan is the port, which it's right next to Port Authority. It gets guarded by the U.S. military. SWAT. Essentially, it's like there's two levels to it. There's like the actual military, and then there's like New York City military, which New York City military is insane too. Like, people don't know this, but like New York technically has like an army that can crush all of the rest of the United States combined. Like, I'm pretty sure New York has tanks. Like, our state can steamroll every other state in terms of police force. No, no, as far as like enforcement goes, police, yes, but also just enforcement. Like, like New York could secede and actually probably coup the United States like easily. It's crazy, like because we'd have to pull back so much of our forces that it would have to be like a naval thing. That, but like I'm pretty sure New York could like take down so much on their own. We talk about that in the 50-50. They really scared of Thanos, huh? Yeah, fact. They couldn't even, like, the thing is, New York City does all that, but it's like like they're finding random dudes' wallets in a convention center for a bunch of anime fans. Like, they're also like, I'm just gonna say it, the way I know that who picked it up is because I remember SWAT walking right behind me, and because I'm brown and I'm ParVision, that was it. Just because of who I am, I'm always aware of my surroundings. And obviously, two heavily militarized people walking towards us with a guard German Shepherd that could rip my, because I had my son there. I was like, this dog could eat my kid. I'm like, and I knew that there's two SWAT guys following us for like half the thing because we had to walk it, and they were walking towards the exit. You could say they were following me. You could say they were walking to the exit. Who knows these days? But hey, picked up my wallet. I know I had to have dropped it there because I just used it to pay. And then I put stuff into my wallet. And that right afterwards, I left the convention. So it had to be there. SWAT was right behind me. The guy told me SWAT picked it up. So SWAT picked it up. NYPD, the SWAT gave it to Port Authority, I think. Port Authority processed my info, I think, and then NYPD processed my info, and then the NYPD officer who works like in a separate branch, he was like, yeah, we're 24/7, you can hop in anytime, tomorrow, today, I'm here for you, bro. And I was like, what? He's just like, he literally told me to call him. He gave me his number. I was like, what is this VIP? They like, what? My wallet is it's a card wallet. It's I'm not gonna show my card wallet on stream, obviously, but it's like this. Like, there's not really like a girth to it, and there's a bunch of cards in there, obviously, but it's like super skinny. And so it's not like a threat looking thing. They literally just picked it up and they did do all that. And they contacted me, and I thought about it. I was like, damn, how many people they do this for? Like, this is really crazy amount of customer service. They had me call that 24/7 hotline for me. They said, call me. Here's my personal number. I'll hand deliver it to you, bro. And he literally said, I'm just so grateful I was able to get you, keep your belongings safe, sir. I was like, this is the NYPD, bro. Why is he treating me so well? And I thought about it. It's because in New York, I have 9. I was thinking about it. Like, so here's a spoiler. I thought about this afterwards, right? In my wallet, I have a national ID for Bangladesh. And so, like, I technically have dual citizenship there or something. I don't know how that shit works, but and then I was able to convert to a national ID, so like I have whatever there. And so they probably thought that I was like a foreign, like what are they called? Not oh, a foreign national. They probably thought I was like some kind of foreign national because I had like a very legit, like, the card in Bangladesh has a retinal scan. That's like, people think about third world countries and think they're super high. They have retinal scan in Bangladesh. You go to the airport, you can scan your eyeball. Crazy, right? So like, these cards are legit. Like, they're so sick. And so, like, I remember I was like, what do you mean eye scanner? And I had to get it on eye scan. I was like, can I opt out? And he's like, it'll be easier for the future. I was like, isn't this the DMV? Because like I had to get the IDs from their DMV, and it's like it's very more ratchet than you could imagine, which like makes sense. But it was also like a government, but it's like their DMV, and he's like, it's for the future, and I'm like, and then yeah, the future's now. They didn't have the scanners then, but last time I did went back, they did have it, and so I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they always do it, but because like went through a different entrance or whatever, I think they scan some people. I think they scan some people, not all people. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure they did do my eye scan last time. That being said, that being said, so they probably thought I was a foreign national, and then if they look me up on their record, if they look me up in their record, they'll see that I have had every single ticket I've had washed from the record. And it's many. I have many. I've gone out at every parking ticket, every speeding ticket, every ticket possible. No accidents, but the craziest tickets all thrown out. So they're probably like, this guy has immunity. Like, you know what I mean? They're probably like, no way he's gotten out of 9 tickets. And it's like, oh shit. Like, I was thinking about it because they Facebook messaged me. They went that far. You know what I mean? Like, because at that point, if they look at my records, which they probably did or easily could do, they could find my phone number. They could find my email. I'm registered in New York, you know? It's like, so the guy was like, oh, no. I got a Facebook message now. I don't want an international. They might think I stole this guy's wallet. He take it down on the thing. Yeah, they got my Facebook too. I don't even know. I don't even use Facebook. Let me tell you, I thought it was spam. Oh, I didn't tell you. Oh my God. I didn't. Shanks Law. You will not believe this. I did not respond to the Facebook message. Oh my God, this is the craziest part because I wasn't responding to notifications because I'm a YouTuber, lots of notifications. Sometimes I take off times. I was in my hiatus, so I didn't look at my notifications, turned them off. I didn't want anything to do with work when I was with my son, for example. So I Facebook message, some dude was messaging me on Facebook. If it's not like my best friend or whatever, and it was a random dude. How did I get in contact with him? He messaged my brother on Facebook. I kid you fucking not. He messaged my brother, and my brother texted me. He's like, yo, the NYPD's looking for you. He's looking for you. I was like, huh? He said to call him back or something. I kid you fucking not. I kid you. Let me see this. Let me see if I can find this. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I remember I was like, what? What do you mean? And then I checked and the message was like, hey, this is the NYPD. We have your they didn't tell me it was a wallet. They said we have your property. We're holding on to your property, which property is a very expansive word, by the way. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did I lose? They're calling property. I'm broke and shit. I got my son. Do they have my son? Like, what the fuck is happening? And like they said property. I'm like, and I didn't know I lost my wallet at that point, truthfully, because I just hadn't gone out. It was a little bit. It was like maybe 3 days. And I came home and my wife, I think she was just like, hey, like, can I borrow your card? And I was like, sure. And then I didn't have it. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm missing my wallet. And then later that night, texted me. It was like 2 days later or something. It was bad. It was a bad one. I was like sort of worried, but then I wasn't, you know? Let me see. Let me see if I can find this. Search and conversation, NYPD. No. Facebook. Da. FB message. Let me see. FB. What about just FB? What could he have possibly said? Yes. Oh, the three entities. It was SWAT, New York State, and NYPD. So New York State was holding on to my stuff. NYPD was my contact person. That was the thing. I'm pretty sure. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, damn. I don't want to dox his number, or technically you guys already know my real name, so like I said it a few times by now. um I could do this. Oh yeah, I could do this. I got the note. 3 days of par just in his man cave. Yeah yeah, you would have been nervous as fuck. Okay, so let me show you the message that sent to my brother. Let me just block out the stuff. Screen right. um Marker. Yep, 100%. Cool. Oh my god. There's a sensor. I have a censoring tool. What? Wait, people do this probably. That's crazy. Okay, let me block that out. Um that's his name. That's one thing. And then just in case, down here, some of these. All right, we're good. Download. There we go. Go back. Go gallery. Go there. There we go. All right, I can show it now. Do I have to flip my? I do. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, let me just not have my phone floating in my face. I'm so gonzo. I'm so tired. Also, a little bit high. All right, there we go. We got some of these. All right, cool. All right, there we go. That's the message to my brother. Hey, I'm a New York State public safety officer. Your friend, me, attended New York Comic Con. We may have recovered property belonging to him. Please have him call anytime. And he gave me his number. That's not the police. That's his. And so I messaged him and he's like, "Hey bro, call me. I'm on lunch or something like that." I was like, "What? What do you mean call you? I thought that was this police thing." APX, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea who that is. Wait, what's your name? Damn, I'm a member and I don't even know, bro. Wait, you're a member on YouTube? I don't know if I've said it there. I've said it on the 50/50 podcast, I think. I've also said it on streams. I just don't remember when, and those don't get saved, to be fair. Anybody I meet in person, I just tell them uh what it is, but as far as it goes, ParVision is just my real name. Like the Parviz, that's my real name. It's right there. Um, when I meet people, I'm just like, yeah, he's call me Par. That's actually my name. So it's a fun one, fun lore. Uh, yeah, yeah. Hindsight, I should have chose a name different from my own, but this name wasn't connected to One Piece. Like I had this for a different project idea, and I just ended up using it for One Piece videos when it was supposed to be the original Science Channel, and now it's not. So I have a different one that's Science Channel. But yeah, New York State, whatever. Slippery Slim. How do we get there? Slippery Slim, Slippery Slim. Epithet. I have an epithet. Blah 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 blah. I don't remember why the epithet was important, but it was a good time. It was a good time. I might cut this out of the VOD. Who knows? Maybe this is where the YouTube stuff, the extra 100 people that watched it or whatever, or like 4, I don't care. And they don't need to know the full name. This is a Twitch stream exclusive. All right. And then we got this. Oh, Lilith is so much better than the anime. Oh my. I got many Bangladesh friends, so I can probably guess your name. Shout outs to those Bengalis. Shout outs to the homies, the squad. Wait, AMPDX, how do you have so many Bengali friends? Where do you not? I mean, not how, but like that's a weird question. Where are you at? That is it just New York, or is it like Michigan, or is it like Texas? Are you stateside? Wait, it's Saturday. I forgot there's a new episode. Well, that is what we did. This is a watch party. It's go. Oh, Malaysia. Oh, wait a second. Those Bengalis are different. Those Bengalis are. You got some powerful friends there, AIM PDX, don't you? I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you, AIM. As I was saying, Lilith. Lilith here. It depends where, but yeah, I guess where in Malaysia that does matter. That's fair. But most of the Bengalis I know in Malaysia, they got some connects. They got some connections. Anyways, Lilith, the smile is better in the anime. The perspective is better in the anime. Much woo perspective. Legally, from the legal standpoint, if pray to God, fuck, she's. I forgot she's two. No, it's. Oh no! Please, just give us a number. Tell us. No, you par. I were you watching episode a month ago? No, what did I just? Oh, gotcha. Nope. We are this one. Yeah, they are less than two. You didn't have to say it again, Shakes Law. You didn't have to write it in text. I could have